And bam, there we have it, how I literally survived all my preps. You guys been asking for the recipe. Here it is. Alright, what's going on, Elephant? Figured we'll go into my chicken nuggets and fries, the elephant nuggets and fries, if I may say so. Because literally every time I post this up on my story or whatever on Instagram, I get questions on what is it, how to make it, how am I eating that on prep. So here we go. I did do this video about a year or two ago, but it was 15 minutes long, so it's way, no need for that, no need for all that fluff. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into it, kind of go step by step of what you need and how you prepare it. So first, of course, you're going to need just some good old chicken breast. Don't go too thin sliced because you want to be able to cut them up into nice little pieces like this, but we'll get into that in a second. You're gonna need the wheat germ for breading. It's just a way more macro friendly breading that you can use. One serving is 1.5 grams of fat, 8 carbs, and 4 protein. You might use 2 servings depending on how much chicken you go through. Of course, you're gonna need your seasoning to season the chicken with. You got some sazon here, salt, garlic, salt, whatever you guys want to use, go for it. And of course some potatoes. I recommend Idaho potatoes, but that's just my favorite, my preference, period. So let's get right into it. You're gonna use the chicken breast, cut them up. I do like to just prepare for like different times and just kind of have them all laid out, seasoned, and then just take them out the freezer. So that's exactly what we have here. We have 225 grams of chicken, all seasoned up, prepared. And you see, you'll cut them into nice little like 1-inch squares, nuggets. But of course you can cut them up into however you like. You know, there's not only one way to do it. And then you'll have an Idaho potato, which I kind of just go ahead, cut into it into nice little thin slices, which we'll go into. So, bam. You want to make them nice and thin, but not too thin where they'll burn if you leave them in, because you do want to make sure that they're both, you know, cooking at the same time, same temperature. Alright, so there we have it. Just about, I don't know, maybe a millimeter thick. Just kind of slice them up, make them into nice little fries. Again, you can play with the shape and stuff if you like. This is just how I do it. And then we'll start breading the wheat germ before we throw it in. Actually, before I bread the wheat germ, I usually just throw the potatoes into the oven just because it takes a little bit longer to cook. So we'll go ahead, use our PAM 0-calorie spray, get our nice little pan going. At this point, the oven is already preheated to 350. And we'll go ahead and lay the potatoes out, the fries out. So again, like I said, the fries take a little bit longer to cook, so I make sure I throw them in while we get the chicken all breaded up with our wheat germ. So again, there's the chicken. Just kind of spread it all over. Don't be afraid to throw your hands in there. So a little goes a long way. You just want to get it all covered up. And then I'll wait usually like a good 5 minutes or so. Let the potatoes fry up a little bit, and then I'll throw these in. So we'll be right back with that. Alright, and don't be like me and not have any oven mitts around. So we just got some napkins real quick. Take this out. Again, like I said, I usually just leave it in just a little bit longer than the chicken because it takes a little bit longer. Usually while this oven is preheating, I already have this going. And then I bread the chicken and stuff. So it's pretty much just got a nice little toastiness going first, and then throw the breaded chicken in there. Make sure you spread it out evenly. I like to throw the chicken in the middle just so it cooks a little bit faster. There you go. So this is pretty much what it looks like before it goes in. And then bam, so pretty much ready to go in. What I do is I'll time it. Again, every oven is going to be different. This is the top oven, so it's a little bit smaller. I'll time it for 10 minutes, take it out, flip it, throw it back in for another 8 or so. So we'll go do that, and we'll be right back in 10 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes. You guys can see it's getting there, not there yet. But now we'll go ahead, I actually throw a little bit of table salt on there now, just to get this side. Just on the fries, by the way. Just a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and flip everything over just to get the other side. So start that. There we go, got it all flipped over. Now we throw it back in for another 8-9 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, you don't want it to let it burn, but just get the other side going. And we'll be right back in 8-9 minutes. So it's been 8 minutes, we can now shut this off. I've been checking it periodically, but it's all good. It's all done. And this is what we have, final product. That is hot, but it's all good. As you guys can see, potatoes nice and crispy. Chicken got a nice little crisp going to it too. We throw a little bit of the table salt on top of the potatoes again, and then it's ready to serve. So bam, I'll do that now, and then I'll show you guys and go over macros and everything in a second. Ooh, all right, and almost forgot to even talk about the condiments. Got so anxious to eat. But we have over here our no sugar added ketchup, of course, and our sugar-free barbecue sauce. Banging with the nuggets, the fries with the ketchup, perfect combo. If you guys know any other macro friendly condiments, let me know. It's how I literally survive all my preps. You guys been asking for the recipe. Here it is. This total game changer. This is about as macro friendly as it gets. Literally the macros are, I believe, 40 carbs, about 60 protein with this 225 grams of chicken, 130 grams of potatoes, by the way, and like 3-4 grams of fat. So literally about as macro friendly as it gets. Anybody can fit this into their macros. How I survived my prep. Definitely give it a try, guys. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys try this out. Send me your picture, tag me in your pictures below, your stories, whatever, at LiranzoFit. And until next time, guys, like the video, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more recipes. Oof, let's get it.